So we're basically at the end of the year, and there's a lot of movies I'm looking forward to. Finally, my theater near me is getting The Fablemans this weekend. I'm gonna go see a new Johnny Cash documentary that I'm hoping to review Monday for you guys. That's coming out theaters. I'm excited to go see The Whale. I'm excited for Avatar 2 and that Whitney Houston movie and some other things coming out this month. But it's time to start looking towards 2023, and I want to talk about 10 movies I'm excited to watch in 2023. Now, just a heads up, this video will mostly contain films that are bigger and more like franchise driven. That is not because I have any particular like bias towards that. It's just that a lot of those smaller movies that I really love watching, I don't usually know that they're coming out till the week of or a little bit before, because they're smaller. They don't have a lot of marketing. These bigger movies, they're coming, all that. So it's kind of like that for some of these movies. But yeah, I just want to talk about some movies I'm excited about and some honorable mentions. Creed 3, I just can't put it on this list because I think the trailer looked great, but my problem is like the Rocky franchise previous to this went immediately downhill after its third film, and so it leads this to be a little like, I don't know how this film's gonna be. Michael B. Jordan's directing. He's never directed a movie before, to my knowledge, anyway. So yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about that, but yeah, that's why that's not on this list. All right, let's get into it. Number 10, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is at number 10 because I already have a ticket for February. Yes, I already pre-bought my ticket for February for this. And I'm not going to like act like I'm not excited to watch this movie, because I am. But I put it at number 10 because this movie's probably not going to be good. It's got a terrible, but well, not probably, it's not. It's going to be fun though. And the budget to this thing, though does have me a little hesitant, because like, you see stuff like Terrifier 2, you see what these people could do with that. However, this seems like they're really taking the lazy way out, which like you can see in the trailer. They're supposed to be real animals, but they're very obviously just people in costumes instead of CG. So looks very cheap, looks very bad. But I'm also like, I kind of want to watch it and do a video for you guys and talk about whatever the shit this movie is. They're working on a sequel and a Bambi movie and a Peter Pan movie. So I'm curious how all that turns out. So my interest in this movie is not as high as other films on this list. But yeah, I can't deny it's there. Number 9 is The Flash. The Flash just looks like crazy to me, because this is a movie that's been delayed. We've had controversies with that main actor, Ezra Miller. But at the same time, we've never had a theatrical live-action Flash movie. And that's something that I want. Any DC movie, just in general, I'm excited for. I love DC. And so, like, of course I'm excited about this movie. However, this movie is all over the place with leaks, reports, other things. So there's a part of my brain that's saying, don't get excited for this movie. It's going to be awful. It could very well be as bad as the theatrical cut of Justice League, and it might as well be. And I honestly believe this film is going to be a huge flop. There's the next Mission Impossible movie, Spider-Verse, and Indiana Jones 5, all coming out in between and after The Flash, and all that same month. And it does lead me to believe that this film will not do well. This movie is probably going to be a gigantic misfire and flop for Warner Brothers, but we will see. We really haven't seen any true trailers for this, so yeah, let's see. So yeah, let's get into number 7. Knock on the Cabin. I believe that's the title of it, which I basically M. Night Shyamalan's new movie. This is at number 7 because M. Night Shyamalan has never made a good movie since Split. That's just a fact. And the trailer looks fun, but I just think this movie could easily be as terrible as his last one, Old. And I don't know, but I'm always excited for an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so there you go. Number 6, Ant-Man Quantumania. This is on this list at this low because I don't really want to say this, but I freaking hate Ant-Man. Like, I can't get past that in my brain. The trailer looks new and different, and it might actually make me like this character, but he's never grabbed me in his own movies. Maybe in other solo appearances, he's been there and he's done things and he is there, but I just can't watch this movie and get it and watch these trailers and get excited because it still is an Ant-Man movie. It's still Peyton Reed directing, who's not a very good director. You could tell he's very much a studio yes man when it comes to what he does. It just does not look very exciting. So number 6 there. Number 5 is Ultraman Shin. I bought my ticket for next month. I've really gotten into the Ultraman series through these Mill Creek box sets, and I intend to watch more in lead up to this movie. Hopefully, I don't think that'll happen because I'm still deeply into binging Dragon Ball Z, and that's just taking up a lot of my time to watch shows. But I do really want to see this movie. It'll be my first time watching a new Ultraman movie in theaters, so that's going to be exciting because I've watched all these Ultraman movies. They've been older. I've watched them at home. I haven't really seen it on a big screen. Bought my ticket for next month. Super excited for that. So, there's that. Indiana Jones 5, number 4. Indiana Jones 5 is just, man. I saw this trailer and I'm like, cool, but there's also a part of me like, there's no way this can be good. James Mangold's direction is something I'm excited about, and the movie looks fun, but I'm also like, it's all practical effects that make Indiana Jones, and that's not here. The leaks are very weird, and I'm not sure whether or not to believe them. So yeah, that's a thing. So I don't know. So there's that. And then, of course, I want to put Guardians 2 at number 2 on this list because it's Guardians 2. Not Guardians 2, Guardians 3. That trailer was very emotional, very sad, hooked me. I'm so excited for this movie. So there's that. And then next is Shazam 2 because I freaking love Shazam and I've grown to love it more over time. And I can't wait for the sequel, though I highly see this film flopping. Number 1 is Into the Spider-Verse 2. That movie is just a perfect movie, that first movie. So I can't imagine how good this one's going to be. A couple other honorable mentions, Cocaine Bear, and that's just in a league all of its own. It can't even be on this list because it's going to be so good. Cocaine Bear is going to change my life. So Cocaine Bear, and then also Scream 6 looks great. And the new Exorcist movie, I'm putting on this list as well because I don't think there's ever been a good Exorcist sequel from the ones I've seen anyways. And they've announced a whole trilogy just like they did with Halloween, which we saw that turned out. So I can't get excited for this trilogy whatsoever, even if the first one's good. But yeah, I don't know what else they got going besides that. One more thing I want to put on this list. The Lord of the Rings anime film. This was announced like not too long ago, earlier this year, to be coming out next year. I don't know if it still will be, but if it does, fuck yeah, it's Lord of the Rings. I'll be there opening day. Alright, so that's my list. Thank you guys for watching.